Well, hello, folks, and welcome to a radio show. I'm your humble host, Mike Mo, here for one on Saturday at about 11 o'clock. Saturday, be going full throttle with these vlogs. So I'm going to use the last. So I'm going to use the last 7 days to do this. So I'm going to use the last week to start this vlog run that I'm going to do for the rest of the year. I've just been playing and uploading Pokemon Chronicles: The Lost Johto Stories. I've just uploaded episodes 5 and 6 because I missed a couple and I want to get out. So some nights I may produce two. I may produce and shoot two. I may shoot 2 or 3 of them, but I might only release 2 of them a week. So it's kind of failure because of me not producing them on or putting them on Saturday, like I said, a couple of times. So wanted to put 2 of them on Saturday night, so you guys can enjoy them Sunday over the weekend. So hello everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I know, sure I have. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to touch base with you guys and start this vlog run. I'll try to do I will not try to do these every day. I will do these every day, even if I have to pinch myself to do these early in the morning. Um, so yeah, so hello everybody. I did a GTA video, which you guys didn't respond to. Um, but I'm going to do a vlog now. We have almost 100 views for the month, so thought I'd kick things in a high gear and let's get this thing going. Just wanted to let you guys know that I have a couple updates on life. Works good. Um, Works good. I'm doing very well with work and not missing days. So I called out a couple of times during December and had to straighten things out. So I've not called out one single day since December 13th. So it's been 2 months and um, 2 months and like 7 days or something like that. So it's been a total of 37 days. I know there's a snowstorm coming in on Monday, but I'm still going to be able to do that because I have somebody to drive me with 4-wheel drive at 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock when I have my. I will be happy to do that. So I'm not going to just continue that streak, except just because of a blizzard. It'll be slow on Monday, maybe. Well, we won't have to worry about stressing out too much. We'll just be able to clear up the place and do a little rehash. So I'm looking forward to a reset date on Monday. So get everything clear, keep everything clean, and just do everything well. So and then hopefully watch the snow melt over the week. So yeah, it's been pretty good lately. So it's I wanted to talk about something. It's kind of coming up to that time where we're about I think March 1st is in. I think March 1st is in about a week, if I'm not mistaken. So calendar since the 21st. So it's in about So tomorrow will be the 22nd. So a week from tomorrow. Um, so I have a few. There are a few movie theaters that are in this area, and the one I'm used to going to with friends and family is Randolph Cinema. Randolph Cinema just recently announced on about a month or so ago, about 2-3 weeks ago, that they were going to be closing February 22nd, and that's been moved up to March 1st too. You know, just to, it's kind of an odd day to let them close. So the last show time for any movie at ShowCase Cinema will be Saturday the 28th, and then Sunday March 1st. It'll be officially closing. So the last showtime, I don't know if it's going to be the 28th or the 1st, but I think it'll. But I think the last day of operation will be probably the 28th or the 1st. So ShowCase Cinema has been around since like the the mid-90s. Has been around since like the late 90s. About 96, 97, 98 ish. So it's been around as long as I have. So it's been, so the movie theater's a little younger than I. I'm 37. Well, I'm almost 30. Am I 37? Well, 26. So I'll be 37 in September. Actually, today's 26th. So, well, 2029. Well, 2029, I'll be 40. I'll be 40. That'll be 3 years from now. So, 39, 38, 39, 30, 39, 38, 37. Yeah, so we're about 3 years out. So I'll be about 30. So I'll be 37 and I'll be 38 in 27, 39 in 2028, and then in 29 I'll be 40. So I'll be 37 in September. But so the ShowCase Cinema has been open for a little over 28 years now, and it's been home to so many good movies and so many good memories for me. I've seen multiple movies. My buddy Tom, my friend Meg, somebody that I used to work with. I don't talk to her anymore, but do see Wonder Woman years ago. I can't believe I saw that movie nearly 9 years ago. I can't believe 2017 was 9 years ago, but yeah, I think the first movie I think I ever watched there, I think might have been maybe a Harry Potter movie. Yeah, was it a Harry Potter movie? No, I think it might have been a Harry Potter movie, maybe, that I saw there. And I've seen a couple Star Wars movies. I saw Ford versus Ferrari. I've seen like 2 or 3 Bond movies there. I've seen Casino Royale. I've seen Quantum of Solace. I've seen Skyfall. I saw No Time to Die. I didn't see Spectre. And I'm going to see the upcoming one that will be out sometime soon. I don't know when. But yeah, it's just sad to watch it go after all those ones. I think the top two movies that I ever watched. Top two movies that I watched. I think like the top like five. If I had to do five movies, I'll do that at the end of the video. But if I had to do five movies that I really liked there, I'll reveal those at the end. And stuff like that. Places that were great experiences. It was great. They upgraded it over the years. You could order food. You could do 3D. There was a bar there. They also had 3D and stuff like that. They also had the Ghibli Fest when I learned about that years ago. I've actually seen a couple Studio Ghibli movies as part of Ghibli Fest. I've seen 2 or 3 in theaters. I've seen Nausicaa. I've seen Nausicaa of the Wind Valley, and I've also seen Boy and the Heron and a few others. But yeah, a few of the good movies. I've seen plenty of movies. The last I think over the last decade, I think I've seen I've seen maybe 4 or 5 movies a year from Megan. Seen 2 movies with Tom there that were pretty good. So I think the first time I went with a friend to that movie was Tom. That was Tom. Although my brother Miles and my mom went with us. That was that. And then first date I ever went on was obviously my friend Maggie. Well, when we were dating at the time. And I think the first time we ever went with my dad was to watch Casino Royale back in 2006. And then I think one of the movies my dad and I saw way back was, I think we saw just the 2 of us watching a movie was Ford versus Ferrari, because I don't think anybody would have watched this with us. So, I think the first time I ever went to a movie with a coworker and had a date was of course somebody I know at work, but I'm not going to name anymore, because Wonder Woman back in 2017, that was a fun experience. Yeah, so if I had to give my top 5 movies that I've watched there, I saw The Phantom Menace, I think at a Dedham ShowCase Cinema, and then or Hanover one or Hamilton. The top 5 that I saw there, Ford vs. Ferrari. I'm going to do no particular order, and all these are good in my book. So Ford vs. Ferrari is number 5. King Kong was, I think I saw Revenge of the Sith somewhere else. King Kong was also another good one. I watched that one. One of the really good action movies I think I watched there. Obviously, I have to put a Bond movie on this list, or it wouldn't be in my top 5. But I think Casino, No Time to Die in the well, actually, I think Casino Royale was one of my favorite ones. Was one of my favorite ones, actually, probably because it was the first Bond film I ever did. I mean, I liked them all and everything, but I think Casino Royale was one of the good action movies I ever did. I really never saw any superhero movies really in that theater. I think my top 2 though that I will. So there was Ford vs. Ferrari, King Kong. The James Bond movie Casino Royale. And I think the top 2 if I had to pick them, I think my favorite comedy that I ever watched there, hands down, I think was pretty sure I've seen a few. What was my favorite comedy? What was a really good one? What was a really good one, but really stupid? I'm going to say the top two were actually Studio Ghibli movies. So my number one, obviously, is Boy and the Heron, because I like that one. That one was really good. And I'm going to say number two went to Nausicaa of the Wind Valley. Those two were like top ones. So, oh, wait a second. I'll do an honorable mention. The Grinch. The Grinch was probably, no, not the Grinch. No, Madagascar. I remember that one sequence where Marty gets shot with the tranquilizer dart, and he has this, and he has this fever dream, LSD fever, LSD acid trip fever dream when he gets tranquilized, like when he gets put with the laughing gas. I don't think I've laughed so hard in my life with that one, so it was really funny, and I was a young kid, so I think that's an honorable mention. So, but yeah, I liked a bunch of those movies, and I think another honorable mention could be Wonder Woman because it was a decent one. A big honorable mention for obvious reasons. But yeah, I'm just sad to see it go. So I'm hoping in between here and now, here in the close, I can go, because after that I'm just gonna have to go to AMC, AMC Braintree after that. So, which is like 16 minutes away. So, it's just sad to see a really good place go. Um, it's I think it's because of all the streaming stuff like that, and I think streaming services, and I think the cheaper subscription and well, not the cheaper subscription, but the subscription of it all, and just the fact that you can get your own food and make your own food and watch it and get your own popcorn and make tons of bowls without paying like $1 billion. But it stinks because going to that movie theater, going to any movie is an event in itself, because you never know what you're going to uncover, and I'm just sad to see it go. But thank you, Randolph Cinemas. Actually, some of the most comedic moments though, were, I think, in that had it all. I think we saw a 4D movie one time. I think we had one of the projectors not turn on. That happened to my brother Miles and my mom and I. It happened to when Meg and I went to the theater. So it was some pretty interesting ones. But thank you for all the people that worked there over the years. Those people are probably going to get transferred to another one, but and that kind of hurts because I know a few people personally who worked at that movie theater and worked at movie theaters in general, and I know it has quite the turnover rate. It's not the easiest to be with because of all the people you got to deal with, and it being closed during the pandemic, which wasn't easy. So, between the pandemic and a couple other things, and just the way the prices have shot up, hasn't been really easy to go. I noticed people have been going less and less and less, possibly because it's easier to stream the movies and wait for them to come out on VHS or tape or whatnot. But Randolph Cinema, as thank you for all the memories, and you will not be missed. Obviously, somebody will come up and buy it out. Will buy the property and use it. So, um, somebody will come out and use it. Who knows? So, who knows? A new chapter could emerge once it's sold. Maybe a arcade, or maybe maybe something like that could be used, or maybe a bar, or maybe a Dave and Buster's. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Who knows what's going to happen? It could be an entertainment venue. Who knows? I'm just gonna miss it. So, and I'm gonna go to AMC Braintree probably from here on in. So, yeah, it'll be fun. AMC is also good. AMC 10 and Braintree is also good. It's cool. I like it. I've been there. The dining is also another great thing. So, but yeah, I'm sad to see it go in about a week's time. So, about 2 weeks time. So, about a week or so. 2 weeks time. About a week about a week plus. So, about 8 days. So, days, and so it's not the wildest thing I've heard of, or it's been the news lately. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna bid this one adieu. I will see you guys tomorrow for another one, maybe earlier. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. You guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.